Hello, everyone. We are live once again. This is the second episode of live demo on our platform. जैसे मैंने लास्ट एपिसोड में भी बोला था कि हर वो इंसान जो कुछ कर रहा होता है उसको एक प्लेटफॉर्म चाहिए होता है जहाँ पे वो आके ये बता सके कि उसने कितना बड़ा स्टेप लिया है. There's one story which I definitely like to share with all of you. There was a guy who wanted to fly high, right? But his father knew that there's a problem for flying high. तो उन्होंने बोला कि वो जिस आइलैंड पे रहते थे उस आइलैंड से बाहर निकलने के लिए उनको उड़ना पड़ता था. बट उन्होंने बोला कि तुम ज़्यादा नीचे नहीं उड़ सकते क्योंकि तुम पानी में गिर जाओगे, और अगर तुम ज़्यादा ऊपर उड़ोगे तो तुम सूरज की रोशनी से तुम्हारे फेदर पिघल जाएंगे. एंड यू हैव टू बी इन द लिमिट, राइट? ना ज़्यादा ऊपर उड़ना है ना नीचे उड़ना है. एंड दैट गाय वॉज ऑलवेज wanted to fly as high as possible. And then he jumped on and he flied as high as possible. He went to the outside of earth, and then slowly his wings start melting and he fall down. While falling, he was happy, he was satisfied. He knew that he have taken a step which most of the people will not take. And that satisfaction while falling on his face was telling that he have done something, he have achieved something. And this is the story of most of the entrepreneur. They are going out of the boundary of society, right? And ऐसे एक स्टोरी एंड ऐसे ही एक स्टार्टअप आज हमारे साथ है. So I would not take much time and I'll introduce the founders. Here we are. Hi.
Hey, hi, Rhythmiq.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so let's start with introduction. I mean, कौन हो आप, क्या करते हो, क्या नाम है आपका, कैसे ये स्टार्टअप या आइडिया आया? Let's go with that.
ठीक है, I'll go first. So I'm Rhythm. I've been working in tech since like 8 years now, and 2018 में I started my career, even a little bit before that, I would say. And the I worked as dev everywhere pretty much, Fortune 500 companies, small companies, large companies. And then recently how I got to know Ria was like there was this startup called Frazen, जहाँ पे हम दोनों काम करते थे. Well, actually we didn't really talk. जब मैंने बाद में हम रिया से मैं मिला तो मैं 1 साल काम कर चुका था, एंड रिया टोल्ड मी ऑन द कॉल कि आप काम करते थे इस कंपनी में. तो देखा, एंड इट वाज अ प्रीटी स्मॉल कंपनी टू, लाइक 20-25 लोगों की. तो well, anyways, so I pretty much always wanted to do something of my own, and tech-wise, I felt like इतना काम करके I had like enough experience and confidence कि like, and network also, like even if something is out of my skill range, like I can have people and I can reach out to them to help. So the other part was there. So I left the company and I started, and it's been 3 months, and it's been a great learning experience so far. Pretty much, I learned to do everything on my own, and yeah, that is how I came to be.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
So you know how Pratik sales and tech departments are totally different, right? I never knew Rhythm existed in the company because I was completely in the sales segment
But
and
I
he was
knew,
into
I
the
ना
development.
मेरे को पता था, लेकिन तुम्हें नहीं पता था.
They knew. Talking about myself, I'm from Jaipur, Rajasthan, and since like I started my career at 17, and since last I would say 7 years, I'm into core sales. I have worked with different segments, be it charities, I've sold real estate, but it's always a high. You know how sales is, right? You cannot just it becomes a part of your personality after a very long time. And when Nidam approached me, ki, this is the product I'm working on, I was like, let me try it because I've never sold tech before. So maybe this is something which will give me a new tangent as well. So
Wow,
that's how
that's
it
a
started.
that's a pretty crazy combination, tech sales and tech guy together, and that's really nice. Okay, what this product is all about and what is they really solving?
Yeah, so basically, जब मैंने start किया तो I saw like I really wanted a use case for AI, but I also didn't want कि AI ही product है, like just make a wrapper कि if the AI tomorrow goes down, the whole product just cease. So it has to solve a real problem too. So I basically researched all the niches. पहले I think sales is also a niche, जहाँ पे I told Ria also this when she was coming on board कि आजकल लोग बना रहे हैं AI SDRs, which is like a sales guy for you. So he will do the prospecting and take the demo and probably close a lead for you. तो जब मैंने देखा तो it's in very nascent stages. प्रीटी मच जो लोग इसे यूज करते हैं वो खाली प्रोस्पेक्टिंग और डेमो शेड्यूलिंग के लिए करते हैं. लाइक एआई इज जस्ट नॉट देयर कि वो ज्वाइन करे और आपके लिए एक ह्यूमन टच देके खत्म कर दे, मतलब ना एक पूरी लीड कन्वर्ट कर दे. दैट इज प्रॉब्ली यू आर रिप्लेसिंग अ होल सेल्स guy. That is a pretty big thing to do. I tried a bunch of different sort of fields too. So voice AI was in very nascent stages then. So one place where it was really shining in terms of numbers was customer support. Really. और फिर ये टाइप की queries and a lot of it has to do with the fact that a lot of things in customer support is you have to be available all the time. एंड जो क्वेरीज तुम्हें आंसर करनी होती हैं वो दे आर रेपिटेटिव इन नेचर अ लॉट ऑफ द टाइम, राइट? So so in this customer support industry, like AI SaaS was booming, and it also solves a real issue in the terms that it connects you to your customers. तो अगर कल को AI down है, there is still a customer can come and they can connect with your customer support team. Just in general, that is also a product, right? Uh, so I researched a bunch of, and the market is there because there are a lot of products and all of them are working. So that was a good telltale sign. So I thought like let's get into here first, and उसके बाद मैंने अपनी पुरानी कंपनीज और जहाँ जहाँ पे था तो मैंने पूछा कस्टमर सपोर्ट में कैसे कैसे टाइप के इश्यूज आते हैं. And then I was pretty confident कि like this can work and we should get into it, like the technical part of it. So that is basically the product that we are trying to solve is that for a B2B company, any sort of company, we are providing a way for your customers to connect to you. अब वो कैसे भी हो सकता है. तो अभी we cover two channels, which is they can come on your website and they can talk to a web widget. Uh, so अगर कोई problem है तो or they can either directly call you. And then the AI part of it is that कि if somebody is not available or you have configured it as such, तो AI एक customer support के representative को replace कर देगा आपकी कंपनी में. So you can save on headcount and like AI can reply 24/7. It can be trained on any data. तो अगर किसी का यूज केस में भी है कार्स का, तो आप किसी भी कार की कोई भी इंफॉर्मेशन पूछोगे, if AI is trained, it will directly tell you that. And very frankly, I saw in like I showed Ria also. अगर आप जाओ for example like Hyundai की साइट पे, a bunch of sites we saw. A lot of companies use this chatbot, but ये करता नहीं है. अगर आप उससे जाके पूछोगे कि जैसे कि डेटा का इंजन कितने सीसी का है या करंट प्राइसेस क्या चल रहा है, तो वो आपको खाली एक पेज पे रिडायरेक्ट कर देता है, which is very like it should reply like ChatGPT does, right?
So
So
Rhythm, या सो आई वुड आस्क कपल ऑफ क्वेश्चन, बट हम डेमो भी देखेंगे उसमें, ठीक है? डेमो धीरे धीरे करके उसमें देखेंगे. But yeah, I mean, the first question, which very simple, which I'll definitely like to know, right? How you are competing with a big player in this? I mean, as per my knowledge, there are company like Intercom, there are company like even Salesforce have, Freshdesk have, right? Uh, Zoho का भी है, right? They are all pretty AI agents, right, for the support. How are you competing with them?
okay, so the first thing that we're competing on is pricing. तो ये जो आप AI और intercom सब बोल रहे हो, तो they primarily their main product is the web widget, right? The widget that you put on your site. So we have that and we have voice AI also. So a different way, which goes into a totally different tangent. इसके chatbot के अंदर you are right, there are a lot of products and basically the market is everybody has a chatbot of their own. So one of the problems is pricing. I think Intercom and everything, if you go, they are pretty pricey, and we try to keep it as low as possible. So there is also on our site there is a comparison page with this product called Talk To. तो Talk To का भी सबसे बड़ा market share है. And they give you a free also like a free sort of bot to put on your site, but वो AI replies नहीं देता है. और देता है तो बहुत ही लिमिटेड उसमें देता है, because AI is costing them also, right? They are calling some sort of API or LLM at the back end. तो जो उनका paid plan है, we provide 5 times the message limits that they do on our paid plan, which costs the same.
So only USP which you are playing right now is pricing, right? This is what you were mentioning.
Pricing, and then the second thing is like these custom features that we can build. So I think anybody could go. So I got a few like those. So एक company थी जिनको hospitals के लिए चाहिए था, and they reached out. So their idea of the whole thing was कि आप इसको ऐसा बना दो कि हॉस्पिटल्स आए और वहाँ पे सेलेक्ट करके डॉक्टर से अपॉइंटमेंट बुक कर लें. That really makes it more of a healthcare focused solution, right? But if you go to the big players, like I don't think that is a pretty big feature to undertake. Like I don't think anybody is going to do that. But since we are in the starting and we're acquiring customers, so the second point that is important. And we pretty much beat like on every metric, not just AI messages. So pricing is the same, but how many AI agents you can have, how many human agents, how much data we can train on. So there is a whole pricing page on our site. I'll show you. So we pretty much try to beat them on everything.
Right. Okay, let's jump on our demo part, right? And then we will ask more questions, and there are viewers who will also ask questions, right? So all of you who are watching, if you have any query, please put in a chat. We're gonna take that questions later on, right? For sure. But yeah, Rhythm Ria, let's present the demo, how it works, what exactly we can do.
Okay, sure. So there are two products. Wait, please share screen. Let me know when you can see. Okay, there are few screens. I have to share one by one. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. We can.
So this is a little PDF that we made. I just try to go through it. So these are like we're doing AI, and the whole idea of this product pretty much is that at the end of the day, you'd have to like you'll have a place जहाँ पे आप आते हो और there is every way like they can website, WhatsApp or voice, and any way they can reach out to you and they can sort of talk to you. So
Mm-hmm.
this is called omni-channel. So what we're trying to do is you can we can show you real-time insights or multilingual. India being like rich in history and rich in culture and so many languages. So we try to cover as many of them. So these are the two products: the AI web widget and the voice AI, which will be giving you a demo of. One thing I did want to show you was so these are all the challenges that anybody has in customer support is the multilingual. So the person who is there, he has to know all the languages. The operational cost increase. You have to keep more people, keep them in shifts. Fragmented channels. So if there are 4 or 5 channels, every you have to pretty much be available everywhere on the phone here there. So the idea is later on what it tries to become is कि आप log in करो और आपका सारा customer support वहीं से handle हो जाएगा and inconsistent experience. This is what we are trying to do: AI first architecture, instant insights, and the deployment part is also very neat. Where we it probably takes you like 2 3 minutes to set up a web widget, and then we give you a script tag और आप वो script tag डालो अपने उसमें and it's up. And even for voice AI, like it doesn't take us much. You let us know your requirements, and we'll give you a number like pretty soon based on that. These are all the like changes that you can expect. So the customer satisfaction improvement, cost reduction, faster response, and always on support. Who are our industries? Pretty much every B2B industry, I would say anybody who has customers can use this, right? So healthcare, retail, e-commerce, SaaS companies, of course, that we are reaching out to, banking and travel, and then of course we can do features according to how you guys would like. And for voice AI, the way it works is that there is a part of like people who provide the AI part. So something like 11 Labs, uh, कह सकते हो सर्वम कह सकते हो आप for Indian languages. So they just provide like the AI sort of you have to make the whole pipeline of converting the speech into text and then having the AI reply and sending back the speech back. But there is also a telephony part. So this is also in very nascent stages right now, like as a whole industry, I would say. So the whole idea is we are orchestrating. So we are sitting in between, and according to your use case, because what happens is that if you go 11 labs is very expensive right now. तो हम कहते तो हैं बट अ लॉट ऑफ इंडियन कस्टमर्स दे आर जस्ट लाइक दे आर सेइंग इट इज वे टू मच एंड इंडिया के अंदर आई वुड इवन गो एज फार एज सेइंग कि अगर आपकी यूजेज ज्यादा है तो आप एक बंदा ही रख लोगे कोई कस्टमर सपोर्ट में उतने में जितनी आपकी यूज है तो इट रियली डजंट जस्टिफाई so Sarvam is giving good cost, really good cost. So what we do is we try to understand your use case. So there are a lot of things as you can see happens कि हम आपको नंबर देते हैं तो there is a concept called channels which means कि इनबाउंड या आउटबाउंड कॉल होगी तो साइमल्टेनियसली कितने लोग यही से बात कर सकते हैं टाइम पे, राइट? तो वो भी एक फैक्टर रहता है प्राइसिंग के अंदर। हाउ मेनी मिनट्स पर मंथ आप कितना एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो, क्वालिटी, लैंग्वेजेस, एंड आफ्टर दैट वी हैव अ बंच ऑफ प्रोवाइडर्स ऑन दिस साइड एंड वी हैव अ बंच ऑफ एआई लाइक प्रोवाइडर्स ऑन दिस साइड। तो
So
उसके
you guys
बेसिस
have
पे
integrated with multiple voice agents, right?
या सो सम ऑफ देम आर जस्ट प्लग एंड प्ले, जो कि आई थिंक इतना हार्ड नहीं है, नॉन टेक्निकल भी कोई भी कर सकता है। अ लॉट ऑफ देम आर वेयर वी बिल्ड आवर ओन पाइपलाइन। तो ये पूरी इनकी एपीआईज इम्प्लीमेंट करना, हाउ डू यू टोकनाइज, व्हाट टू टर्न ऑन, व्हाट टू टर्न ऑफ, एंड देन वी ट्राई टू गिव यू अ डेमो एंड ट्राई टू गिव यू फाइनल प्राइसिंग।
Okay.
So this is, and I don't think any, I haven't seen like, because this is really early, so probably it will, more companies will pop up, but Indian languages के लिए तो हमें काफी लगी इसकी डिमांड की, people are interested in, and because plug and play solutions नहीं है तो like the technical part is also like you have to figure out on your own pretty much, right?
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the pricing what we are giving right now. Basic, growth, and enterprise. Pretty much, I would say any small company would be very satisfied with basic also. There is also on our site a comparison with top two directly. Check that out. We try to see. We try to beat them on every measurable metric possible, and we do custom integrations. And then for voice, as I told that it is customizable. The pricing.
Perfect. Can we have a demo with the integration of CRM? I mean, if that is there, or you're gonna show
No,
like,
so the way it works is that CRM integration तो कोई हमें बताएगा तो हमें बनानी पड़ेगी,
okay.
right? तो यूजुअली ऐसी टाइप की होगी कि हमारी चैट हो गई, आप ये सारी ट्रांसक्रिप्ट्स हमारे CRM में भेज दो। That is the most basic level of integration that comes in from my experience. कैसी भी आ सकती है वॉइस, अगर आपकी किसी से बात हुई तो आप रिकॉर्डिंग यहाँ पे पोस्ट कर दो, या क्या इसकी ट्रांसक्रिप्ट दिखा दो। तो दैट इज व्हाट आई एम सेइंग इज दैट अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल यूज, देयर आर थाउजेंड्स ऑफ सीआरएम्स राइट नाउ, तो किसी की भी कैसे भी रिक्वायरमेंट हो सकती है, तो वी आर वेरी ओपन टू डूइंग दैट इज व्हाट आई से।
And how you train and how much time you need to train any agent for building entire customer support?
So there is a section where you go out there and upload the documents, right? So we do like 4 or 5 different types of documents, and basically it is trained on that, on basis of how much the data and everything is. तो जो हम background में कर रहे हैं, that is a technique called RAG. So RAG means like with every API call, we have stored your documents in our database, and they are in this format called vector. I'm sorry if I'm getting too technical.
No,
Like,
that's totally okay. That's what people need. Yeah.
yeah, तो रैग का मतलब वही है कि the documents are really stored in the crowd, and based on like how big they are, like our workers will pick them up and process them. Usually we don't have a problem with time, I would say अभी तक तो नहीं आई है, unless there is a lot of data and we give unlimited, तो hopefully I think आएगी आगे तो पता लगेगा कि कैसे solve होती है वो problem, but usually it is this only, कि right now a few seconds I would say for the documents we have, and some all right 5-6 MB PDF files we have given that has a lot of text in it, तो फिर हम हर response के साथ जो हमें यही से होता है हम उसे भेज देते हैं।
So do you share some kind of template with the companies or any kind of
No, that is the really the hard part, और किसी को आइडिया चाहिए तो मैं स्टार्टअप का ये आइडिया भी दे सकता हूँ उन्हें कि ये एक बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है हर जगह पे कि कंपनीज को ऑनबोर्ड कराते हुए ये जो पूरा सिस्टम है ऑफ लाइक इट रियली कुड बी अ स्टार्टअप ऑन इट्स ओन, कि लोग आते हैं कि हमें तो वेबसाइट करानी है, हमें तो पीडीएफ करानी है, हमें तो ये वाला इंडेक्स कराना है। वो डेटा ठीक भी होना चाहिए, क्योंकि अब ऐसा है कि कस्टमर्स कुछ भी डेटा देते हैं और फिर जैसे अगर आपने बताया नहीं कि रीसेट पासवर्ड का फ्लो कैसे है, तो इट प्रीटी मच लाइक द एआई रियली वुडंट नो, इट वुड जस्ट स्प्यू इट आउट ऑफ एनीवेयर, लाइक एक जेनेरिक सा वो दे देगा। तो देन दैट आल्सो शुडंट बी अ प्रॉब्लम। सो यू रियली वांट कि जो कस्टमर्स पूछते हैं वो क्वेरीज कवर हो रही हैं उस नॉलेज बेस में, एंड देन इट इज ट्रेन्ड सक्सेसफुली, एंड देन लाइक पार्ट ऑफ टेस्टिंग कैन आल्सो गो अराउंड। So right now, I don't think I've seen any tool that does this. But
So basically, you are dependent on your AI agent will respond on the base of the inputs which you are putting from the company which is giving you, right? So
yeah,
if
but
client,
वो वन टाइम प्रोसेस है, तो आके आप डॉक्यूमेंट्स अपलोड कर दो और आप एक इनबॉक्स से अटैच, सो आई शो यू So I think probably it will make more sense if I.
Yeah. Meanwhile, when presenting, I have a question from Ria. Ria, what is the response from the market? What client are expecting to do?
See, if it depends totally on the industries, right? Like there's a mention that he meant a customer from the hospital segment, which were asking for a few customizations related to how the person is going to respond. Let's say he was a Gujarati guy, so he wanted more of the AI agent to have that particular tonality. Ki, this is the kind of language. I recently spoke to a guy from South India. I would not say his name. So their major challenge was, Kiria, we don't want a AI to sound like a AI. It should be proper human centric. And in South India, you know how many languages are there, and every language has its own tone, right?
Hmm.
So that's what the major people are happy about it, because the AI is so well trained that the kind of tonality or the kind of tunes you want in that can be idolized from your mind thoughts to the person's face.
Okay, so you guys have already mastered the, tone and voice and, the texture of the languages, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay,
Uh,
Rhythm, let's go for the demo.
okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, so basically, this is our website. We're always open to visit. This is the page that sort of explains it, कि web widget क्या है और क्या करता है. So this is how you integrate it also. You can go through this. So this is the widget itself जो हमने अपनी site पे डाला हुआ है. Basically, one feature of it is that everything is customizable. तो आप यहाँ पे chat with us की जगह कुछ भी लिख सकते हो. So we today customize it for you, Pratik. हमने welcome
Oh,
Pratik कर दिया है. And like everything that you can possibly imagine. Theme, अगर आपकी dark theme नहीं है तो light करनी है. This logo you want it changed. The fact that you want this start conversation part to change. Popular articles हैं तो आप link कर सकते हो, वरना नहीं कर सकते. And basically, people can come in here and they can start talking to you. And this message can also change. तो अभी ये message मेरे को किसी ने भेजा नहीं है. This has been directly configured by me कि अगर कोई आए तो उसे ऐसा ना लगे कि मैं खाली चैट पे बात कर रहा हूँ, राइट? तो if I say hi right now, so this is one thing about this is that we are not outsourcing the messaging to anywhere.
okay.
So basically, we made our own messaging system. There is also a blog post on it. You can go through it. So anybody who has like security like concerns कि ये data कहाँ जाता है वहाँ जाता है. So usually we really don't. It stays in our own DB. और इसके लिए like we connect via WebSockets. There is this library called Centrifuge that we are using on the backend.
Hmm.
Right.
So,
Uh, yeah. Go ahead.
so do you also train your agent on the messages conversation which is happening because you are storing it?
So the messages, conversations that which are happening to for it to improve, right, in the longer term.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can do that. Right now we don't.
Okay.
But the
Great.
basic idea is कि एक कंपनी के जो आंसर्स होंगे वो और बेटर देने लग जाएगा by learning, right? So we
Hmm.
don't, but like yeah, that as a feature we can implement. Like,
Hmm. And now,
so
what is the response time? What is the response time? Is it a like how quickly that can go to the DB and come back with the answers?
सो जो ये डीबी वाली मैंने आपको बात बताई है हर कोई यूज करता है. लाइक स्लैक भी वही पैटर्न है. एक पैटर्न होता है आउटबॉक्स पैटर्न. तो वो ये
Correct.
सारे लोग ये यूज करते हैं. तो सब डीबी में हिट करना इज नॉट वेरी बिग थिंग. कि ऐसा मेरे को भी स्टार्टिंग में लग रहा था कि इतने सारे मैसेजेस और डीबीज में हिट जाएगा टाइम. बट टाइम आपने देखा ये जब टेक आ गया तो ये मैसेज आ चुका है वहाँ पे. तो दिस इज
Hmm.
सक्सेसफुल. अगर मैं आपको वहाँ दिखाऊंगा अभी लॉग इन करके तो ये मैसेज होगा वहाँ पे, राइट? So this is basically the console जहाँ पे आप log in, your customer support agents will log in. This is we are trying to make some changes in that. So basically this is the dashboard you'll be greeted with, like what changes and everything are there for your product, how many users, how many active sessions and everything.
Okay, I would
So
like to thoda sa discover this part, right? So users as means AI agents or your CS team.
I'm sorry, can you repeat?
Total users, that means your AI agents or your entire
No, no,
CS team.
users means कि जितने लोग हमें reach out कर रहे हैं. I think this should be contacts to make more sense.
Okay.
But I
Yes,
think ये
yes.
कल ही push हुआ है and even the UI is not in sync. So I'm sorry
Yeah,
for that. But usually क्या
totally
होगा
agree.
कि these are sort of the high level analytics if you want to see anybody जो कि lead कर रहा है कोई customer support team तो वो यही analytics देखना चाहेगा. Uh,
how you calculating the conversion rate?
कन्वर्जन रेट द वे इट वर्क्स इज दैट जब आपकी चैट क्लोज हो जाती है एंड दे हैव गिवन अ कॉन्टैक्ट इंफॉर्मेशन, सो राइट नाउ इट्स जीरो बिकॉज ऑल ऑफ आवर कॉन्टैक्ट्स आर अननोन कॉन्टैक्ट्स इफ यू सी. तो
Mm-hmm.
बेसिक आइडिया इज दैट जब आप यहाँ जाके स्टार्ट कन्वर्सेशन करोगे तो देर इज अ फ्लो वेयर यू कैन टर्न ऑन एंड यू कैन आस्क देम देयर like what do you call it, their email or their contact information, and then when the
Right.
conversation gets close we say that it is converted,
Hmm.
right? So I think this is the part you would want to see. तो पहले मैं थोड़े से changes करके दिखाता हूँ. This is the one we are already using, which is the Rhythmiq text. अगर मैं इसमें ना सारे changes real time में reflect होते हैं. What that means is that if I turn it blue and rather than Pratik, I can say specify, and if I do it, it really is like everything we are not storing, we are not getting. अगर मैं एक reload करूँगा अभी यहाँ पे तो देखो ये blue हो गया, and like the whole thing, तो it is,
Hmm.
और कोई भी new customer आएगा तो उसे ऐसा दिखेगा. तो everything is customizable on demand here is what it is, right? यहाँ पे बात के लिए है, तो जो मैं कह रहा था कि अदर देन एआई द यूज केसेस दैट यू कैन डायरेक्टली आल्सो टॉक, तो ये रही है, मैं अपने आप से बात कर रहा हूँ, अभी कस्टमर भी मैं ही हूँ और कस्टमर सपोर्ट भी मैं ही हूँ. तो
Hmm.
this is like basically the whole thing. You can resolve a conversation, you can reply to them from here. How are you if I do? And then you heard that there was a little beep और ये real
Hmm.
time में मेरे पास चल रही है. So this all is being handled by us, and of course like the way it works is that आप यहाँ जाके एक inbox बनाओगे तो आप वेबसाइट के लिए बना सकते हो, राइट? बट ओमनी चैनल मीन्स कि बाद में वी विल ट्राई टू इंट्रोड्यूस एज मेनी चैनल्स एज पॉसिबल,
Hmm.
राइट? तो आप जाओगे इस पे, आप वेबसाइट का नाम डालोगे, तो मैं ऐसी ट्राई कर देता हूँ इधर, यहाँ पे भी कर देता हूँ. यहाँ पे आपने कुछ कलर सेलेक्ट कर लिया, पोजीशन दिस दिस दिस, और यू कैन कीप इट लाइक दिस. एजेंट्स हैं कि आपकी कंपनी के कौन कौन लोग इस अकाउंट में एडिड है जो आप चाहते हो कि ये इनबॉक्स के मैसेजेस उन्हें आए. तो हो सकता है कि
Okay.
10 पीपल है, राइट? तो अभी तो मैं ही हूँ इस वाले के अंदर, डेमो के अंदर, तो ये मैंने ऐड कर दिया अपने आप को, और ये एंड में आपको मिल गया स्क्रिप्ट टैग. दैट इज इट, ये हो गया
Hmm.
सेटअप. ये आप जाके स्क्रिप्ट टैग आप अपनी साइट पे लगाओ, आपको एक ऐसा विजेट आने लग जाएगा जैसा आपने कॉन्फ़िगर किया लिख के जो बना के. So that is that simple, like, so the whole part of the in few minutes only ये है, और बाद में जाके आप यहीं से जाके कॉन्फ़िगर कर सकते हो. ये ऐसे ही गया मैं, और यहाँ से जाके मैंने कॉन्फ़िगर कर लिया मुझे जैसे भी चाहिए,
Hmm.
राइट? एंड
Rhythm, there are a couple of companies who also maintain the ticketing, right? I mean, they
राइट
send the
राइट.
mails, right? So, do we also have integration with those kind of ticketing tool? Let's say, they also create CRM tickets, right? CS team के लिए, especially SaaS में ऐसा होता है, जहाँ पे क्योंकि उसमें bugs real time resolve नहीं होने वाले हैं और query
हाँ,
real
हाँ,
time नहीं होते,
हाँ, तो दैट इज द सीआरएम इंटीग्रेशन पार्ट, प्रतीक, जो मैं कह रहा था
right?
कि जब आप तो यूजुअली इंटीग्रेशन जो मैं कह रहा था कि किसी का कोई सीआरएम होगा, एंड यूजुअली ऐसा नहीं होगा, और अगर अगर हो भी जाता है तो पीपल वांट समवेयर दे कैन लॉग, लाइक जरूरी नहीं है कि हर कोई यहाँ रिदमिक्स वेब पे आके यहाँ पे चेक करेगा कि क्या कन्वर्सेशन हुई थी और क्या थी. So we can make those integrations. Right now we don't have anybody with that requirement, but usually it's straightforward. Like उनकी एक API होती है, आपको इंटीग्रेट करनी होती है, और उस पे आप जैसे जैसे कन्वर्सेशन अपडेट होती जाती है आप उसका स्टेटस भेजते जाते हो. तो that depends on like whoever comes to us with whatever, but that can be done. Yeah, that is a
Hmm.
feature that we can implement, I would say.
Okay.
राइट.
Okay.
एंड जो एआई असिस्टेंट वाला पार्ट था, दैट वाज दिस, व्हिच वाज कि आप यहाँ आओगे, आप एक एजेंट बनाओगे, तो दिस ट्रेन्स ऑन एआई, एंड then I would say I would do this name. Give me a second. I think this name is already taken probably. Well, that is very weird. Give me a second. So I'll show you an existing one. Is that this? So basically, the way it works is that आप यहाँ जाओगे, and इस पे आप you can have a few documents like a text file or a web page, and you can give it, and basically based on that आपको it will train on them. So that is basically yeah. This was pretty much the web widget.
Mhm.
If you have any question, you can ask.
I have a couple of questions, right? The first question, which definitely I would like to know, right? When anyone coming on a website, right, and
Mhm.
they are, because there are companies who also track the Chrome details, right? So let's say because everyone have a login in Chrome, right? No one using the incognito mode until unless they don't, you know,
Mhm.
they wanna browse something else. So,
Yeah.
most of the companies also track that, right? So are you guys also tracking that part, or is
या
it
वी
like?
आर ट्रैकिंग दैट या तो जो भी जितना हम कर सकते हैं ब्राउजर से एजेंट्स और वो अभी इसकी स्क्रीन नहीं बनी है बट यूजुअली यहाँ पे ना एक कॉन्टैक्ट्स का टैब होगा तो वो कहाँ से आए उन्होंने कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन दी तो उनका नाम दिखा देंगे किस ब्राउजर से आए क्या मशीन थी वो सब हम ट्रैक करते हैं तो दिस कैन
Oh,
बी यूज्ड एज अ प्रोस्पेक्टिंग टूल आल्सो अगर आपको देखना है किस ब्राउजर से आ रहे हैं किस साइट से आ रहे हैं किस रीजन से आ रहे हैं आईपी भी ट्रैक होता है तो जितना
hmm.
अलाउड है विद इन द लिमिट्स वी ट्रैक
Right, because this will help so many companies to make sure that where the query is happening, which reason have a more queries, right? And they can push more branding part of maybe whatever they want to do, right? And this resolve one of the use case of one of my big e-com clients, right? They had this problem. They had a huge return issue, right? And they want to see that why these returns were happening, and they were using some other tools, and they came to me and we helped them to understand that what is the pattern and what all sort of things with just with the this website visitors or a log. But yeah, second question which I definitely like to know, right? uh See, and you mentioned again and again about the pricing part, right?
या
uh right now you guys are very small, खर्चे कम है तो आप pricing पे game खेल रहे हो, right? What will be the future for it? I mean, I don't think future price पे आप खेल पाओगे, मतलब you will be like to have $1 million in your account, right? So
Well, only yeah, definitely. तो वो डिपेंड करता है the way we grow. My idea is pretty much to try to provide the best value. So I would say अगर कल को pricing ऊपर जाती भी है तो we would try to justify it and be the best value for money tool on the market for you guys. तो ये
hmm,
टॉप टू का कंपैरिजन है which I was showing you but you are right कि अभी कॉस्ट नहीं है और अभी लोग नहीं है ज़्यादा तो that is how we can provide बट बढ़ता है तब भी लाइक आई डेफिनेटली थिंक देयर आर अ लॉट ऑफ मार्जिन्स हियर इन द एआई बिजनेस क्योंकि अगर पीछे से आप देखो तो रैग वगैरह लगा के भी आप एपीआई कॉल करते हो तो
hmm,
बट सम ऑफ दीज कंपेटिटर्स आर गिविंग एंड जब मैंने रिया से भी स्टार्टिंग में आई थिंक डिस्कशन करी थी तो रिया भी मेरे से कहती थी कि ये क्या प्राइसेस है ये इतना महंगा
hmm,
महंगा है हम तो इतना भी कर सकते हैं उतना भी तो हमने एक दिन डिस्कशन करी थी ये पूरी प्राइसिंग डिसाइड करते हुए
hmm. Right. And what are the market you are targeting right now? India or out of India also?
we're trying to do APAC. तो
Everywhere.
वॉइस के लिए तो आई थिंक we are trying to do Dubai also, Singapore also, but we're trying to do in the APAC region only.
Hmm.
Yeah, and for this second demo for the voice AI, Pratik, I would like you to take the demo if you can. मैं आपका नंबर भेजता हूँ आप मिला के उससे बात करके देखो एक बार
Sure, I would love to do that. आप भेजो
और
मेरे को. Right.
give me a second, I'll send you. I'm sending
I'm
it
gonna
to you,
put,
right?
yeah, you can send me on WhatsApp and I'll call it with my number. Number, right? I can call with any number.
या एनी नंबर सिंपल फोन नंबर
ठीक
है
है.
आप बात कर
बस
लो
नहीं कॉल करूंगा
Try
जो आपके पास है.
changing voices also in between
Let's do it.
languages.
Hey, how are you? This is Pratik. I want to know about our service.
इट्स कॉन्फ़िगर्ड इन ओनली आई थिंक आस्क इट इफ you can speak in English and try to switch.
क्या मैं अलग अलग लैंग्वेजेस में बात कर सकता हूँ आपसे? আমি জানতে চাইছি কি যা স্টোরটা আছে কলকাতায় ওইটা কি আমি এখানে কফি পেতে পারি?
हमने भी ट्राई नहीं करी है
Well,
तो प्रतीक देयर इज आल्सो अ प्रॉम्प्ट राइट नाउ कि इन दो तीन में ही करो राइट तो बट इट कैन आप इंग्लिश में आई थिंक ट्राई करोगे तो हो जाएगा.
Okay, so I want to know about a coffee store which is located in Kolkata. It's called 8 Day Cafe in Salt Lake. Can you check what is the timing for that cafe?
I'm sorry, I do not have access to external websites to check the timings for the cafe. I can help you with information about Rhythmiq CX and its services. Would you
Oh,
like to know more about that?
yeah, definitely. I would like to know that what is the pricing for voice calling per minute? I have a SaaS platform and I want to use that. I want to know the per minute cost.
I don't tell you because
I'm sorry, I do not have the pricing for voice calling per minute. However, I
try
can
to
tell
ask
you
it
about the
about
pricing.
chatbot.
We have a
He's
web
coming to that.
chatbot plan, a WhatsApp plan, and an omni channel plan. Would you
Per-
like to know more about these plans?
Can you send me on my email?
I'm sorry, I cannot ask for your personal information. However, you can visit our website at rhythmiccx.com to know more about our pricing plans.
Perfect. Thanks. May I know whom I'm talking to?
I'm a customer support assistant for Rhythmic. I'm here to help you with any questions you have about our services.
Perfect. Thanks. Nice talking to you.
आपका भी धन्यवाद. मुझे खुशी है कि मैं आपकी मदद कर सका. अगर आपके कोई और सवाल हो तो बेझिझक पूछ सकते हैं.
नहीं नहीं,
आप
धन्यवाद
जैसे भी शुभ
धन्यवाद.
हो.
आपका भी दिन शुभ हो.
अगर आपको भविष्य में कोई और सहायता चाहिए तो मुझे बताने में संकोच न करें.
शो करता रहेगा वो रुकेगा नहीं वो. मन
It's
करता
nice.
है यहाँ से बिल बनता जाता है इसका.
मिलता जाता है.
कोई नहीं, मैं ज्यादा पैसे खर्च नहीं करूंगा. But yeah, it was good. I mean, the texture of voice is good. It's really good.
Yeah, that's pretty much like we're using the best model for this. और जो आपने
हम्म.
बंगाली करी तो वही है कि I think the prompt was sort of set. अगर आपने बताया
मैं
होता
दो
इससे
तीन और लैंग्वेज बोल सकता था, बट ठीक है, मैंने
नहीं, आप
और
ये बात हमें डिस्कस करनी चाहिए थी क्योंकि यूजुअली ना इसे प्रॉम्प्ट देते हैं कि इसी जगह उसने आपसे रिदमिक्स के बाहर कोई बात नहीं करी. उसने ये
करेक्ट.
नहीं कहा कि उसने कहा कि मैं नहीं कर सकता तो वो हमने उसे बताया हुआ है सॉर्ट ऑफ. एंड जो
हम्म.
ये इसने आपने को प्राइसिंग प्लान्स बताया तभी जब वॉइस एआई आपने पूछा इसने बताया नहीं क्योंकि वॉइस एआई का हमने इसे ट्रेन ही नहीं किया हुआ प्राइसिंग बताने के लिए तो इसने कह दिया
ओके.
मेरे को नहीं. और
हम्म.
चैटबॉट का ये ट्रेंड है तो
हम्म.
यूजुअली बट यू कैन टॉक इन एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ लैंग्वेज क्योंकि रीजनल
हम्म.
लैंग्वेज हम कवर करना चाह रहे हैं.
So for training this voice agent, right? Do we need a voice data, or we can give our documents
तो
or
अभी तो
PDF?
प्रतीक हम तो आउटसाइड मॉडल्स यूज करते हैं. वी आर नॉट डूइंग दिस इन बिकॉज इट इज प्रीटी टेक्निकल एंड वेरी हार्ड टू डू. तो ये जो मॉडल था ये तो 11 लैब्स का था. इधर तो इन्होंने एजेंट बिल्डिंग बना रखी है तो आप जाओगे और वहाँ पे आप आई थिंक इट्स वेरी नॉन टेक्निकल. आप डॉक्यूमेंट्स अपलोड मतलब पूरी एप्लीकेशन ही है. आप उसे डॉक्यूमेंट्स दोगे वो ट्रेन करेगा फिर वो बात करने लग जाएगा. द टेक्निकल पार्ट इज देन इंटीग्रेटिंग इट टू लाइक कि फोन पे आए कॉल ब्राउजर पे ही ना कर
Okay.
पाओ. एंड देन
Hmm.
द सेकंड थिंग इज दैट 11 लैब्स फिर एक्सपेंसिव भी और सारी लैंग्वेजेस उतनी अच्छी कवर नहीं करता. तो उसके लिए जब कस्टम पाइपलाइन बनाओ तो इसमें रैग ही करना पड़ता है. तो जो आपको
Hmm.
करना पड़ेगा कि आपने कस्टम पाइपलाइन बनाई और फिर हमेशा जब हम एलएलएम को भेजेंगे तो हम वो डॉक्यूमेंट का डेटा भेजेंगे आपका साथ ताकि बात हो. तो
Perfect.
दैट इज द बट आई थिंक
Hmm.
ठीक ठीक है मतलब कोई इतना एक्सेप्टेबल चल जाएगा किसी को कि कस्टमर सपोर्ट एटलीस्ट ऑफ आवर्स में तो कोई ले ही सकता है अगर कोई इतना कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं होगा क्योंकि आई थिंक अभी स्टार्टिंग. आपको कैसा लगा बात करके?
No, the voice texture is good. I mean, of course, there are so many things which will be definitely future में अच्छा होगा ही होगा, right? We were talking about AI STRs, right? And वो भी improve करेगा ही करेगा. So I'm very hopeful for the future. But the one thing which I definitely like that uh, the pauses between was good. I mean, वो लग रहा था कि थोड़ा बहुत humans की तरफ बढ़ रहा है. And the tone, right? It was not looking like कि वो बहुत ज़्यादा ही artificial tone नहीं था. It's a more like kind of humanistic tone, तो वो चल रहा था, right? I would also like to know about the clientele. I mean, do you guys have any paying client, or you guys are into trials? What exactly there?
अभी तो प्रतीक ट्रायल्स ही चल रहे हैं
Okay,
कस्टमर्स के
trials चल रहे हैं.
चेकिंग आउट या बट द थिंग इज दैट कि वॉइस एआई में तो एटलीस्ट बहुत ही बड़ा ही यूज केस आ रहा है लाइक दिक्कत हो
Mm-hmm.
रहा है यूजर्स का लाइक बिकॉज इट्स यूजुअली मोर देन अ थाउजेंड्स ऑफ मिनट्स. और चैटबॉट के लिए भी हैव अ फ्यू पीपल हु आर इन द ट्रायल राइट नाउ. वी विल टॉक इन प्राइसिंग विद देम होपफुली टू दिस.
Perfect. How people can reach out to you for using your services? I mean, I have already given your website in description is live K, but apart from that, LinkedIn, phone number.
Yeah, reach out to us on LinkedIn. On the slide I shared, I think Ria ka email tha, and then like my personal number was also there on that.
Hmm.
So I'll share that with you. वहाँ भी कर सकते हैं. Sites पे भी like we are always available. Just shoot us a message and we'll be there. या आप आगे वो chatbot पे message डाल दो, वो भी मैं देखता रहता हूँ sites पे.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's customer success helping you, right? You're using it as a inbound sales agent, so
Yeah.
perfect. ठीक है. Let me check with the questions which anyone have the questions, right? All the people who are watching, if you have any query, please put it in the chat bot. We're gonna take that. And yes, if you're new, please go check it out. What exactly these wonderful people are building, क्या कर रहे हैं, and seems like this is a very good tool. Yeah, I mean, we don't have any query. Most of the people, I guess, understood that because we talked the detailed part of it, right? Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Ridham. Thank you so much, Ria, for joining us, and best wishes for your future. Looking forward कि कम से कम यूनिकॉर्न तो आप बन रहे हो, कुछ ना कुछ आईपीओ लॉन्च हो रहा है. So yeah, best wishes for that, guys.
Thanks
Thank you.
for
Thank
having
you.
us, Pratik.
Okay, chalo. All of you who are watching this, please subscribe. And yeah, I mean, we're gonna keep doing this kind of demo days. Coming Sundays पे भी हम करेंगे और भी अलग अलग लोगों को लेके आएंगे. But guys, go comment, like, share, जो करना है करो. And if you wanna join the Kick SaaS community, you'll get the link in description. And if you wanna have a word with me, you can reach out to me on my email ID, which you'll get it. You can reach out to me on my LinkedIn, Instagram, wherever you want. I'm already there. And yeah, take care. Bye bye. Keep kicking SaaS.